Bro, I'm back. You thought you was just gonna get rid of me, huh? Let me tell you something, okay? The Madden AI, all Madden AI, it's cheating, bro. Come on now. Oh, it's a bug. The game is probably not finished. This is the digital version of the game. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, if this wasn't the digital version, it was the copy, the disc copy, probably wouldn't have to deal with this. But look at this. You see this? Seriously, look at this. They got Jalen Ramsey right now on my home screen. Not Madden. Remember, all my home screen shots, it was Madden. Now all of a sudden they got Jalen Ramsey. Bro, the best corner on the game. Like, clearly the game is telling me, look, man, we get it. You're really good. Bro, clearly the game is telling me that I'm really good. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say it. I might be the best Madden mind. I'm not gonna say the best Madden player, but the best Madden mind of all time. Okay, is I'm turning off all the music because I just don't want to hear it. Bro, I just don't want to hear it, man. Right now, no. And I probably could have done this prior. But the point I'm making, bro, is like, look at what I'm dealing with this game. I'm not the only one. Okay, everybody else who's had a corner has had that issue with the corner becoming a quarterback. Look, come on, let's go talk about it. This is the second time this happened to me, though. Let's talk about it. Everybody has had this issue. This is my third one. I had to go to the Jaguars. Look. I started with the Chiefs in my first one. Then I went to the Bills in my second. Look at this. It's my third one. Crazy. Like, I gotta be the greatest Madden mind. So this is what I'm finna do. I'm finna make a player across all positions. I'm gonna try to fix this bug by making a, you see it, I'm recording it so you can see it. I'm finna make a guy across all positions, bro. Okay, Madden.
Making the league is hard.
I don't want to hear it. Because this is what I wanted to see. Now they offering me this much money. Who do I play for? I'm gonna just pick the best scheme fit or whatever. C minus seems like the highest grade. Ravens had the C. Okay, so the Ravens were C. Not the most money. But I'm gonna just do this. Let me see what's happening. I won't be able to skip, right? I'm not watching this crap. Seriously, because I'm not probably ever gonna play these games for these positions, bro. I'm just going to load a save on every position. You're gonna watch me do all of this. I'm gonna put it all here. Oh gosh, bro. Alright, and I'm gonna do that. I ain't even looked at the level.
Yo, what's up, Sosa?
Hey, man. Just wanted to check in with you. How are you feeling? Excited to get to work?
Yeah, man. Fresh start's gonna be nice. I'm ready to get to it.
Okay.
You got a golden opportunity, too. You might be a one-year deal, but they're gonna give you plenty of chances to prove it. You gotta be ready to take it and run with it.
Come on, Sosa.
Okay.
Appreciate it, Sosa.
Skip. Skip. Yes, please skip. I didn't see the level. I'm gonna look at it now. I mean, I might be able to see it. It doesn't show. Look at this. Let me see the skills. Oh, okay. So there it is. Whoa. Whoa. Look at this. Hey, didn't I pick running back? Bro, look at that. That says wide receiver level 1. Let me look at this. Let me look at the position. Let's look at the position. Yeah. I picked wide receiver? Why they what? Hey man, I'm pretty sure I picked running back. I get my build might not necessarily suggest. I think it's the build. Look at this, bro. It's the build. I know what it is. It's the build. It's gotta be. Okay, we're gonna do a halfback now. Seriously, can y'all stop cheating? Like, man, bro.
Making the league is hard.
Bro. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this. Now the money, see, it was 2 mil. See, the game is funny, bro. The game is so funny. It's F grades. C minus is the highest with the Jets. And that's a scheme fit too. Like, I might be one of the greatest Madden minds of all time, clearly.
Yeah.
I ain't watching this. Bro, I'm not watching it. Oh, show me my level? No? So I gotta, okay. So you have to do fresh start.
Yo, what's up, Sosa?
Hey, man. Just wanted to check in with you. How are you feeling? Excited to get to work?
Yeah, man. Fresh start's gonna be nice, but I'm ready to get to it.
You've got a golden opportunity, too. You might be a one-year deal, but they're gonna give you plenty of chances to prove it. You gotta be ready to take it and run with it.
Come on, Sosa. You know. Appreciate it, Sosa.
Let me see my position. Because I'm telling you, I made him a running back. Okay, so they're not going to show it. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. What the crap? Okay, so that's the yard. I see what it is. I see why that's at the bottom, because it says yard, the Y. So you can like get a bunch of things. They basically, I see what's going on. That's probably my position when I go to the yard. They're gonna try to make me a quarterback. Like how like when you go to the rec in 2K, if you like a certain like size, but you like if y'all had like a team full of corners, Because you know they're going to be like some like 7 foot tall linebackers, like how I'm a 6'6" corner, as we see that I'm a 6'6", 180-pound running back. Not a good look in real life. You feel me? But I'm not changing that build. So okay. So that I guess that looks right. The game is, I'm about to get a game, no choice based, because I see what's going on. The game is doing this based off of what they want for you to be in the yard or something like that. I'm just stuck on, I'm gonna keep that. I'm not gonna delete that. I'm gonna keep that, which is what I think I should have done with my Bills corner, so that I can prevent them from cheesing me like that again. I'm gonna, look, seriously, bro, I'm gonna do every position. I'm recording this right now. Yeah. I'm finna do every position. Get out of my face. Okay. And now look at this. The highest grade so far is a B that I've seen. And that's with the Bears as a scheme fit. Now, mind you, I am still 6'6", 180 pounds. The Panthers on the scheme fit. So the highest grade so far for any of these teams in your first season is a B. The Panthers want to pay me 198. The Bears want to pay me 2.5, 2.05. Yeah, 2.05 looks like the most money. And you know, I'm, like I said, I'm from Chicago, so that's kind of a big deal for me. And my market value apparently is like 1.87. So I'm gonna take the highest money deal, the best fit. Okay. Let's keep going. Come on. And let me guess. And I know I can edit stuff later on, stuff like that. That's nice. But I'm not editing my physique. That's not happening. Okay, so I get the 14 jersey. Okay. All right. Let's see how the game is gonna act now. Now that I'm about to create a save for each position, I just want to see how the game is gonna act now.
How are you feeling?
And then I'm gonna go back to my corner and see what happened. Did they reset me? What's going on?
Golden opportunity too. You might be a one-year deal, but they're gonna give you plenty of chances to prove it. You gotta be ready to take it and run with it.
Come on, Sosa. Appreciate it, Sosa.
Okay. Okay. And linebacker is middle linebacker, so you can't be no outside backer. So in the yard, a cornerback would most likely also play quarterback on offense, unless, of course, you got a team full of corners, and then a couple of y'all be, you know what I'm saying, like some wide outs or something. And if I'm not mistaken, the wide receivers and the halfbacks. So if you go to the yard, so that's basically what it is. Because you 6-on-6, so you gotta, you see what I'm saying? So that's why those yard, that's why that's there for your X factors. When you go to the yard, you basically have to play both ways. And they're basically saying, you know, we're gonna give you the X factors to play other positions as well. So I'm the best middle linebacker on this team. Wow. That's kind of a shame, bro. That's kind of a shame, bro. And you know, there's gonna be no such thing as outside line. Everybody's gonna either be a linebacker. You could be a big, because I'm thinking it's like, okay, we never had no like lineman guys. People might be that size, because you can make somebody that's like 7 feet tall, 300 pounds, like this is Halo or something, you know, or like you Shaq or something. But you're not gonna be that fast. So okay, I got a save file for every position right now. I just want to look at this. Because this is a corner. Look, you see it says quarterback. But in the right hand corner, what does that say? Cornerback. Exit. You see what's going on. Now let me look at my actual corner, who I had to restart with. Let me see. The position I really want to play. Let me see. Did I get dropped in my levels and all of that? Nope. Wow. Okay. Okay. So this is an interesting development. So, and clearly, bro, this is clear as day. All right. As I go to the help menu, pretty sure they're not going to try to sign me out at this point when I'm here. It's as clear as day, bro. The game, how do I put this, man? The game is just, it's buggy. This is, again, the digital version, and you know, it's just gonna mess up. I'm clearly one of the greatest minds in Madden. I'm not gonna say that there aren't a lot of us. There probably are. Madden is virtual football. It's not necessarily real football, and the game don't really like seeing guys just pop on the game, be these armchair DBs. I was in the forums. I was on EA Help all day. I was reading. I wasn't on it all day. I actually just like got some rest. But like, look at this. Like, check me out. Like, I'm in the beginning of my new career now with this player, and I get it, bro. So throw, power, pass, accuracy, elusive running moves. So in the yard, I'd probably be a quarterback or something. Remember, it says Y, so that's the yard. Okay. And like, to be honest with you, bro, this might be the fix to help you get to a higher level, B, a higher overall rating. Because you notice a lot of my gameplays I wasn't getting. Okay, I was not getting. Look at this. Abilities you specialize, you gives you a specialized unlock level 5, level 10. Like, I still have these abilities equipped because I'm a level 12. And you know what? I'm just anxious to see. What is the game gonna do when I get to a certain point and it tries to reset me and it can't? Because if it does it again, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to delete the quarterback that it turns me into, make an actual quarterback, and then hopefully I keep my level and all that, because I get it. The game don't want you to feel like you got an unfair advantage. But when you cheat me the way you do, you owe me. And that's how Madden and all these algorithms and the artificial intelligence works. Is going to sort of repay you for what they did wrong. This is why on the back end of anything we do, at some point they have to concede. They have to give in to what it is you're trying to do. They can't stop you when you're as good as you are. On the internet, the algorithms are designed so that if you just keep coming, something's gonna happen to where they just have to give in. artificial intelligence is not perfect. Not only is it flawed, very much so, ladies and gentlemen, but it can easily be exploited with the right mind and right mentality. Kobe Bryant called it the Mamba mentality. I'm talking to you now about the 99 overall versus the 100 overall mentality. A 99 overall mentality, you would think it takes for you to get all your attributes up to a 99 and you be good at everything like how LeBron is, and that's good. But 100 overall mentality, Michael Jordan, I got so good at the mid-range jump shot. It was not the dunking. It was the mid-range jump shot that it made me a slasher by default. Because now you have to cover that mid-range shot. And when you get too close, you're giving me just enough space to either stop on a dime and cross you up, or even worse, drive you to the basket because you don't want me to take that mid-range jump shot. I keep hitting it. I keep killing it. Which, before the three-point line was invented, was the way to space the floor. This is why Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was so dominant, because he was extremely tall. Okay, I know this is football. We're talking basketball. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was extremely tall. So tall that when he went to UCLA, they put a ban on dunking. And it subsequently was there to their detriment, because he invented the sky hook, the most unblockable shot. Only Wilt Chamberlain could block it. Okay, and his ability to shoot that sky hook created floor spacing abilities, and this is why they call him and Bill Walton the Twin Towers, because Kareem could shoot that from the mid-range when there was, again, no three-point line, and Bill Walton was the Twin Tower. He'd get over there and catch the rebound and dunk it back in. He'd box out, get good position, dunk it back in. And on defense, Bill Walton, a lot of people sleep on him, was so good at catching balls off the backboard on the rebound and throwing it as soon as he caught the rebound. The very first version of a break starter. That started with Bill Walton back in the 70s. Like, people don't want to pay attention to the history of the games. I know the history. Madden sees, I know the history. The tall corner was a thing back in the 70s. Mel Blount, okay, Bobby Taylor in the 90s. And you look at the NFL right now, and everybody thinks that you're supposed to take a tall, fast player and make him a wide receiver. No. If Usain Bolt, a track star with amazing speed at 6'4", 230, played NFL football, he would be a cornerback, because he don't really know football like that, y'all. So you gotta let him just chase people around out there and use his speed, which is his best feature. You can't ask him to be no wide receiver. And so many people say, well, if you're too tall as a corner, no, it's not gonna work. No. They had 6'3", 6'4" corners. They started actually putting those guys at safety, because typically when you're that tall, you're not as fast, or you rely on not having to be as fast, because you know what you see me do it all the time. You know, I'm super tall. They gotta throw the ball. It's gotta be a jump ball battle, and it's a couple receivers who I'm taller than. The only people who are about as tall as I am, it's probably like a few receivers that's like 6'5", 6'6", but most receivers are not that tall. They're like 6'5", 6'6" at best. I'm about the same height as a flipping tight end. And if I'm not mistaken, Jalen Ramsey was a 98 overall or 99 overall corner. They dropped him to a 98. And look at him, 6'1", went to Free Shoes U. Like who? Deion Sanders. I'm not saying that if you're less than 6'1", 6'2", you're too short, you're not going to be a great corner. I'm just saying that you have to work harder when you're shorter. But look at how all the corners in the NFL are like 6'1", 200 pounds. Patrick Surtain II is 6'2". You got a couple of them, 6'2". Brandon Browner, who probably isn't on this game, but he was one of the most recent tall corners, part of that Legion of Boom. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a 6'2" corner. Okay, take Trayvon Mullen Jr. When you that tall, you don't always need to be the fastest guy. You know, you got Rasul Douglas. I think there's like a 6'3" corner I seen on the Bills, if I'm not mistaken. Patrick Peterson still getting it in, bro. Pat P. Still getting it in, bro. He was good. Okay, see, Sauce for the Jets, 6'3". He's a rookie from Cincinnati. You know, we remember, what's his name? What's the boy name? Richard Sherman was 6'3". He used to play wide receiver. Okay, got Trey Flowers from OK State. Eli Apple, 6'1". I know he's pretty good, and he's got good speed. Okay, got Greedy Williams, a corner with that name, Greedy. Yo, okay, Caleb Farley, and these ratings are not as high. Michael Davis, 6'2". Cameron Dantzler, 6'2". Okay, Kyer Elam, 6'2". I saw a 6'3". Like I said, we saw the 6'3" corner. Okay, Jawan for the Patriots from Vandy. See, 6'2". 6'3", 6'2" seems to be the tallest you get a corner. Back in the days, you used to get those 6'3", 6'4", 220 pound strong safeties. You usually ask those guys to be the tall players. You see what I'm saying? So that way you can help with the double team with a guy like that who's like 6'2", 6'3", 6'2", 6'1". Most of the taller guys aren't that good. AJ Green, 6'2". Okay, Afitu Melifonwu, 6'3", 210. Got great size, tremendous size, 6'2", great. Okay, got CJ Goodwin, 6'3". And I guess it's kind of like being a tall center, like a 7-footer nowadays. You kind of rely on just being the bigger guy every time you go up against somebody, or knowing that you got great height, Jordan Miller. So you don't always worry about doing anything other than okay, so look at this. Tariq Woolen from University of Texas in San Antonio. Number 39. And coincidentally, Brandon Brown originally played for the Seahawks when he was part of the Legion of Boom, 6'4" corner. And they say, okay, well that's what you want. You want that. Okay, you got Nashawn Wright, 6'4". Look at this. The tallest corners outside of me, all the way down here. 6'2", 6'4", Chris Westry from Kentucky. Look at this. And they wear that high 30 number. And I remember back when I was playing NCAA 11, I used to make corners that was like 6'7". They say you want linebackers that tall. Yeah, what if you had everybody was like 6'5", 6'6", even the corners? But then you got to pay them a lot of money, and there's this myth that the shutdown corner isn't really a thing. Simply because, why am I paying you to chase receiver? You're going to get beat eventually, right? Why would we invest our entire money into the Legion of Boom? That was the criticism, Bobby Price, on the Legion of Boom. You got all that money invested in your secondary, and those guys don't play in the box. Okay? You want good players in the box. You don't mind guys being short and just being fast at the cornerback spot. This dude right here, that's what you really want for your corners, that speed. Look at this dude though, Woolen, 97 speed with all that height. His agility ain't all the way there, but when you got all that speed and all that height, and the sad part about it is, well, why does it matter if he's extremely tall? We just not gonna pick on him. So imagine if I had all these guys on my team at the cornerback spot with all that speed, all that height. That's 164, 264. I swear I saw a third guy. And I think that's what the game is trying to get me to do. Edit the rosters just a little bit to where I can put all the tall corners on my team. 164, 264. We saw like 3 of them, right? It was like 3 of them. 364 corners, right? I'm just trying to show you what the game feels like it's up against and why it essentially is doing me dirty. 6'3", the third tallest guy I'm seeing. Based off speed, based off speed. Okay, 4.64. Okay, 6'3" right there. Bobby Price, 6'3" right there. And then you got me, the tallest corner in the NFL right now. They're not trying to make this a thing in the league, because then all of a sudden every 6'5" Usain Bolt speedster gonna be trying to play corner, and it's a tough position, bro. Most times everybody wants to moss somebody. Nobody wants to get mossed. This why these short, that's another, like, it's hard to get guys that's like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" to keep playing corner and not want to restart their career or go move to wide receiver or just play the position. You typically get them wanting to play wide receiver. We see quite a few. Okay, see, I knew it was a fourth 6'5" player or 6'4" guy here, man. I knew this was a thing. I knew it. So we got 4 guys that are 6'4" in the NFL right now at corner. They're not the best though, and they probably not gonna have no great seasons or nothing, because they probably never, they've been in the league long enough, and we don't know who they are, do we? Their overall ratings are low. I might do me a franchise. Because I think, can't you do player lock and franchise? I might do me a franchise with all 4 of them as my secondary players. I don't mind short safeties. I don't mind short safeties. And then I don't know if this game has formation subs, as I continuously look. But at this point, we're looking at some of the slowest players at the position. Maybe we need to get some tall safeties too. Right, and remember now, the tall players, they usually just go play wide receiver. Minkah Fitzpatrick, this dude is a dog. I watched him at Bama for a few years. Devin McCourty still getting it in. Man, bro. Jabril Peppers. Hey, I saw him in Michigan. He was a bad man at Michigan. And he's still young. Tyrann Mathieu, the best strong safety in the game right now. Derwin James, 6'2". And they say the consensus agreement is 6 feet or taller. Really 6 feet. Jeremy Chin, 6'3", 220. That's usually where they put in these tall guys. Jerron Kearse, 6'4". That's usually where they put in these safeties that are tall, or these tall DBs. They put them at safety. Cause why ask you to cover? Look at that, 6'4", 220. Wasn't Cam Chancellor in the Legion of Boom like 6'4"? So yeah, Brandon Brown at 6'4", Cam Chancellor 6'3", 230. And Richard Sherman 6'3", and then Earl Simmons was the lone man at free safety at like 5 something, 5 feet 10, 5'9". And you heard me say in one of my videos that it's okay to have a free safety not be the best player in your secondary. Ryan Neal, 6'3". Why would I say that? Because the free safety, usually the strong safety, they say he's like a extra linebacker, or as they call it, the middle linebacker's little brother. So you need a good strong safety. That's just a given. You need a good strong safety. We go back to my team. Let's check them out. You need a good strong safety. This was probably the worst team to pick in terms of the secondary. They will not pick on me. They're gonna pick on everybody else, man. Because these DBs aren't the best. This defense isn't the best. This defense is worse than Kansas City's. I mean, Kansas City, they had at least a good D tackle, you know. And Edmonds, or no, who was the linebacker that we had that was pretty good? Okay, we didn't have a good linebacker in Kansas City. It was just Bolton. Like, at least in Kansas City, the D-line, the front four, I was cool with not rushing, with not blitzing. But I would send pressure because I knew, okay, we need to help Chris Jones with more pressure on the back end so that he can try and, you know, spring himself, get some, you know, single coverage on the D-line and get to people. And then also we got a young rookie edge rusher who I feel like, you know, yeah, as a day one starter, his stock is very high, but his background's with the Chiefs, not with them. But that was just what I was saying is what I liked about it. This defense right here, like, what are they running here? Is this a 4-3 or a 3-4? You got Foloranzo. Okay, so you got 3 D tackles. That right there, you know what that tells me? This is a 3-4. Because he's big, he's big, he's big. But then you asking him to do what? And he's a starter too. I'm betting. Because every other D lineman on this team is 320. I see what they're going with. They're going with the 4-3 with the 3-4 switch look. They're going to be asking him to put his hand in the dirt and take his hand out the dirt sometimes. Probably not a good idea. He ain't that good. But his last name is Smoot. If I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking his father is Fred Smoot, former cornerback. So they trying to say it's in the name. He can cover guys. They don't want to. It's in the name. He can cover guys. Look at these outside linebackers. You got 200. This is a 3-4 defense. Because when you got linebackers that are all like 250, 260, and then you got a ton of them. How many middle linebackers you got? Right. Like, come on, man. This team is running at 3-4. It's not that I don't like that 3-4, but let's talk about some things. Sometimes it's not good. 4 down linemen is usually better. Maybe what we need to do, and there's nothing I can do about it, but we might need to go back to that 4-3. And I was so happy when I went to the Bills and the Chiefs because they were running that 4-3 and they had a linebacker, no longer having to worry about, like, my gosh, bro. Look at this team, man. This team was the worst team to pick. Yeah, I said it. This was the worst flipping team to go to. This team, I don't care about him. Look at his overall. It's after his rookie season, and oh man, bro. Why would I come here for the uniforms? Oh my goodness. This team here, man. They don't even got a and I love me some fullbacks, man. They don't even have a. I'm sorry, bro. Any team that don't have a fullback, yeah, man. You're destined to fail. We don't run sets with a fullback. They got a ton of tight ends. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Weak side protector. Trash. Oh man, bro. So you got right guard. So this team is going to, well, you know what I like about this team? They nothing. Look at the interior lineman on the left and this. Oh my goodness, what have I done? Oh, this team is, oh man, bro. Oh man, bro. And then you confused. You don't, come on, man. You gotta, come on, man. You got a 76 overall franchise QB. You got his running back from college, not his receivers. Okay, his running back. You expect to use him and the other guy to help open up the passing game. Receivers and tight end core, decent. He's pretty good actually. Look at his speed. He ain't nothing but a big old wide receiver playing tight end. Let me look at his blocking. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I remember I was looking at the game yesterday for the Bears versus the 49ers, and I know football. I parlayed. I was finna gamble. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna gamble because I don't know the inside. I don't have the skinny. And then I got to know because I get the notifications on my phone. I'm that sort of a fan. And I saw flipping George Kittle finna sit out for the game. I'm like, what the crap? No, undisclosed injury. Why is George Kittle sitting out? I was talking to my dad, and when I got off the phone, I saw this. I got the notification. I was like, yep. It's as clear as day. I knew the moment that George Kittle was out for the game, I was like, yep, 49ers are going to lose. My dad, and I said to my dad, and he wrote it down. He was like, the 49ers were a 14-point favorite. I'm like, nah, man. I know the Bears are the underdog, but the skinny on this, Dad. The Bears are 7+. They're going to win that game by 7+. They're going to win that game by 7+ points. Simply because question marks at quarterback alone. But when you tell me George Kittle's not playing, like, I get it. You know? Hey, I get it. You got Debo, who's now an 89 overall. Brandon Ayuk. They no longer have T.Y. Hilton. He done gotten moved. I remember he was on, you know. Bro. I get it, but when I saw that George Kittle was out for the 49ers, I was like, yeah, the 49ers are going to lose that game simply because they don't have their best weapon. And as you can see, at first, Debo was like a 90-something overall. Now he's an 89, and flipping George Kittle done went up to a 97. He was like a 94, 95. Now he's a 97. And they got a ton of tight ends. How many fullbacks they got? Just one. Huge check. That's how you say his name, right? Like, bruh, I know football. And what happened? Garoppolo's still on this team, right? Clearly the better player. It's a QB of the future. I was telling my dad, like, when you tell somebody they're the QB of the future, okay, you make them the starter true, but you got a 30-year-old experienced quarterback who knows what he's doing. He's a pocket passer, got a little bit of speed, not a lot. Clearly the more talented player is your boy Trey Lance. But when you throw all sorts of pressure at him, look at that. Throw under pressure. 78. Jimmy Garoppolo, 83. So you send a ton of blitzes at this kid, which I know for a fact. Look at this Bears team. No, not the quarterbacks. Look at the front seven. Okay, middle linebacker's weak. Outside edge rusher, outside linebackers 230. The Bears are back, baby. They're not running that 3-4. Ugh. Got a good linebacker. Which is why I was so upset with them for getting rid of that boy Khalil Mack. But Robert Quinn. So that's a decent, not a great, a decent, pretty good defensive end. Not a great defensive, it's pretty good. Edge rusher. See, this is what I wish they would do. I wish they would move Roquan Smith to left outside linebacker. You got your best edge rusher on the right. You put your best linebacker on the left. Okay? Or, because the best edge rusher being on the right, he lines up right on top of the left tackle. So you want him to constantly be trying to get pressure. Why do you want your right out? Like, think about this. Seriously. You're supposed to put Roquan on the left. Why do you want to put Roquan on the left? I'm going to tell you why. Because your best edge rusher is on the right, but he lines up against the left tackle, typically the best lineman on the team, because he's the weak side protector. The movie The Blind Side about Michael Orr, he's the best lineman on the team because he's a weak side protector. You got to depend on him to not get beat on the D-line. So you put your best edge rusher over there in the 4-3 scheme, and then you're supposed to put your best linebacker, because see, if he's lining up against the left tackle on the right hand side, that's the weak side, then you're putting your best linebacker, who clearly, come on, look at his speed. I already know just off the speed alone, his coverage is what? Not bad for a linebacker. Pretty good, actually. Why are you asking him to play on that left side, that weak side? Because he's, what, a Nnamdi Asomugha type linebacker. Clearly, he probably don't get targeted that much on that side. But then again, you know quarterbacks, they like to look at that side. So if I had a good linebacker and a good edge rusher on this side, and I was playing on the Bears as a corner, believe it or not, I would probably get a ton of picks. Just because you don't want to throw the ball to that left side. You got Jalen Johnson, you got a good linebacker, and you got the edge rusher over there. So you trying to throw the ball to my side as much as you can. You're going to even go as far as to send wide receivers to my side as much as you can. I'm teaching football. Madden said this game is supposed to be used as a tool to teach the game. I'm teaching football. I know what I'm talking about. Your middle linebacker is where the biggest issue is at. Like up the middle, like you would want to run the ball up the middle on this team a lot. I don't think the 49ers was doing that, simply because, let's face it, they only got a good fullback who they probably don't value that much, because people don't value the fullback position in the NFL. Look at how much money he's making. Seriously. They ain't even paying this guy, because they trying to say the running back, let alone the fullback position, is a dead position. You letting this guy... Hold on, man. Hold up, man. Come on, bro. The 49ers are letting this guy make more money than the best fullback in the league, because he's a tight end. Look at that number, 82. He can catch out the backfield. Juszczyk could do it too, but he's 6'3". We know he's a good tight. Like, bruh, he went to Harvard, not the fastest. He's a rushing fullback, clearly. Why is his blocking not that good, though? Okay, he's not a pass protector. Well, he's got pass blocking, but his footwork ain't there. But he's clearly a lead blocking. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it without even having to look at that. Clearly, a lead blocking fullback. And we think we're having a good lead blocking dedicated fullback for our young running back. Is he a young running back? He's a young running back. A completely young backfield, actually. Look at that. Elijah, only his first season from an obscure program, got good speed, put a good fullback in front of him. This team loves to run things under center. They are not a gun team. They love running stuff under center. And when they do go gun, you're depriving both your biggest pieces in your fullback and your halfback. If you really want to get them going, you have to run the ball more. They need to be running the ball more on first and second down. I guarantee you, just off the formation of this roster, that they weren't running the ball enough against that Bears defense, because they got a game plan designed to try and get Trey Lance going in the passing game based off of his college skills of not having thrown a pick back in those days. Oh, well, it shouldn't matter if he's playing NFL football. He should be good at not throwing picks, right? Let's look at his career. Career numbers. He's only been in the league for a year, right? Threw 2 picks. We just trying to keep him fresh. We let Garoppolo get most of the snaps. We're not trying to make him that guy, and he's young. We do understand. Come on, man. Garoppolo threw 12 to 20 touchdowns, 3,000. Like, seriously, I had 11 picks. And Garoppolo threw 12 on the season. Almost 4,000 yards. And you trying to get rid of the guy when he had a 98.7 passer rating, 3,000 something yards, almost 70% completion rating? And you trying to get rid of him because he's a 30-year-old quarterback and you like Trey Young and his speed. I mean, Trey Lance and his speed. Bruh, the 49ers need to stop playing, bro. Run the ball. I'm sorry, bro. Trey Lance is not ready. I don't care if I don't know what I'm talking about. He might be ready to play. But let's face it, lost the season opener on the road because he's an inexperienced quarterback who cannot throw under pressure. According to Madden, the numbers on Madden, talking to an expert here, would indicate he's not ready to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. This is why even Madden is saying QB of the future starter. Madden be knowing what they talking about. Madden ratings adjuster. They're mad. That's what the game is mad about. Madden ratings adjuster. The game is mad. And you saw them. In the one when I did the Bills trade, they're like, okay, we might have had you not together. We figured you out. Okay. We think we figured you out. Okay. You're pretty good. That's why you saw flipping Jalen Ramsey at the home screen. Don't let the overall rating fool you. I'm shut down. 11 picks in 7 games, 8-6 in my second season as corner. 8 picks in 6 games. Bruh, look at this. Seriously. You got a franchise quarterback in Jimmy Garoppolo that people are constantly sleeping on. He's team captain. You trying to give Trey Lance the chance. Trey Lance know he ain't ready. He know he ain't ready. You got a young running back with the best fullback in the league right now, who's a absolutely great lead blocker. You need to be running the ball, and then trying to throw the ball to Debo and Kittle. All these tight ends. What is going on? Why you got all them doggone tight ends? Look at this line. Look at the weak side protector. Look. Look at the weak side protector. You got the best weak side protector on the game. But your right guard situation is trash. Your interior guard situation is trash. Your interior linemen are trash, San Francisco. We're paying him too much. What's up with this team? I'm sorry. I'm a huge fan of Coach Dawkins. I know this is his favorite team. But what's up with these guys, man? He's GM of the year. I learned a lot of my GM skills and roster formation skills from him. Now the D-line? Yeah, them boys is some beasts. Okay, the edge rushers are some beasts. Your interior D lineman, not so much. Clearly, you're running a 4-3 because when you got linebackers that are you only got 3 outside linebackers, your middle linebacker. Yeah, you guys run a 4-3. They run a 4-3. Just off the roster formation, I could tell they run a 4-3. Corners are great. I should have came here. Even though I know the offense wasn't going to be able to put points up like that. Oh, they got Debo and Kittle. Yeah, but the quarterback situation, who's going to put the money in, who's going to put the ball on time and on target? Because if they start in Trey Lance like how they showed in the one game, they're going to keep losing simply because, A, the O-line is trash. One good weak side protector. That's it. That's all. And a good bookend. Susceptible to the up the mid. This is why they don't run the ball. Because they know their O-line is trash. They trying to throw the ball as much as they can. A huge check, Debo and Kittle. Run it on short. They're not even trying to run the ball. They're going to let Trey Lance run the ball. Bro, the 49ers are trying to be just like the Chiefs because the Chiefs beat them that one year. Yeah, man. Let me talk about a scheme for the Jaguars right now. This team here is absolute hot garbage. This team is hot garbage. But the plus here is that we got a great outside linebacker. We run a front seven with a 3-4 scheme. It's not a great outside, but he's good. We got a ton of size. We're gonna be setting the edge. Yeah, so you're really not gonna be trying to throw the ball. So you know what's gonna happen with this team? They're gonna try to run the ball on us as much as they can. And we play in the same division as the Titans. So I'm gonna have to go goal line a couple times. But the secondary seems shut down. Well, the corners at least, because, you know, free safety I ain't worried about, but the strong safety. Simply put, the scheme for this defense, pass coverage and send the safeties on blitzes. We're going to be sending safety blitzes a lot on this team. Straight up. And asking from the nickel, hopefully, and asking these corners to shut receivers down, and hopefully they pick on me, because they probably not going to pick on nobody else, you know. And then our linebackers, they're actually pretty good. Look at that, 6'5" here, 6'2", 6'3", 6'5" here. Yeah, and then he plays on the weak side. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they might try to run the ball on us more than anything. And again, we play in a division where they like to do that. Seriously, the Colts are in this division, the AFC South. I know these things without even having a look. The Colts are in this division, the AFC South. They got that one running back who's real good. Yeah, best player on their team, Jonathan Taylor. Okay, Texans. Let's go to the Houston Texans. We already know about the Titans. We already know about them. Who's their running back here in Houston? Running back by committee, apparently. Quarterback. This team here. Jeff Driscoll from La Tech. He's a Bulldog. Brandon Cooks. Ooh-wee, they're going to be moving him all across the field when they play us. We might have to run some zone against them so that he can come over here on my side and, you know, realize we run some zone. That's another thing. 3-4 is really good with that quarters. Laramie Tunsil, one of the best one of the best weak side protectors in the game. Got Titus. Okay, so Britt, King, and Green. Interior alignment, you know, pretty good. They run that hard 4-3. Yeah, this is a 4-3. When you got edge rushers that are like 260, 270, you run a 4-3. Ooh, the interior D tackles are not that good. But their edge rushers are pretty good. Let's look at their linebacking core. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. You're gonna have to send pressure with a team like this. Jacksonville, we might be in luck. Seriously. This division is not that good right now. All they got is two really good running teams, and they got this team here is, what are they? A running team? They're a passing team. Let's face it. This is a passing team. But this quarterback, QB of the future. He don't even got no franchise targets. He's the QB of the future. He's still young. He's not gonna know what to do when we send a ton. Let's look at this throwing the pressure. Yeah. Scouting report would indicate on Davis Mills. Ladies and gentlemen, you send a ton of pressure at this guy. He got a good weak side protector, so we're gonna be trying to, and I bet you when we play them, they're gonna be trying to run the ball on the left side, even when it's the big side of the field, which is never a good look. You want to try to run the ball on the short side of the field as much as possible. So they're gonna be trying to throw the ball to the left. Trust. They're going to be trying to throw the ball to the left. So we might have a team that can finish tops in this division. The NFL, oh no. This team ain't really looking like a team ready for the NFL. But we do got James Robinson. But Trevor Lawrence, everybody was so high on this dude. Check him out. Speed is good. Throw power. Oh, I mean, okay. So, you know, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Couple 80s and some good spots. Seriously. Personality is great. Injury is great. Tough. You know what I'm saying? Right? Let's see.